big combinations, get inside, land his kicks and spinning back kicks, things like that. I think he'll be able to close the distance, put more combinations together, more than Wineland can. Wineland's very good, though. I think he's definitely talented enough to pull off the upset. But I'm going to go with Barao. I think he'll kind of slowly wear Wineland down like he did against McDonald, and maybe take him down later in the fight and try to go for a submission. But I'm picking Barao, although I definitely think Wineland could win, and I think that would be very cool if Wineland was able to pull off the upset. But a great fight. And then the main event, John Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson for the light heavyweight title. The UFC's billing this fight as John Jones finally taking on someone who's just as tall as him and has nearly the same reach. Gustafsson, for a while, is a very good up-and-comer. Got a lot of finishes over a lot of vets. Matt Hamill, Vladimir Matyushenko. But then when he had the fights against more elite guys, Thiago Silva and Shogun Rua, well, he looked very good in those fights, and those were very impressive wins. Wasn't able to get the finish, which concerns me a bit, because if he can't finish those guys, I don't think he'll be able to finish Jones, and I think that's basically how he has to beat Jones. He has to put him out. Gustafsson's got real good striking. It's also kind of awkward striking, because he's so tall and lanky. He doesn't really, go back and watch his fights. He holds his hands, just a little differently than, the typical striking stance. But he's shown good power, not against the top guys. But he's also shown he can be hit with the big overhand right. A lot of people picked up on that already. Thiago Silva and Shogun Rua were both able to repeatedly hit him over and over again with big overhands. Gustafsson never fell, though. He's never knocked down. He's got a good chin, but I just don't see him being able to deal with Jones's wrestling. I think that's what's going to get it done for Jones. We've seen actually Jones use his wrestling a lot more in his last few fights against Sonnen, and then against Vitor Belfort. Really used his wrestling more than his striking in those fights. And Gustafsson, he's already been submitted by Phil Davis. Rua, I think, had a leg lock or two in their fight. I don't see him being able to stop the takedown at all by Jones, and I think Jones is going to submit him, rear naked choke. On the feet, pure boxing, I'd give the advantage to Gustafsson. I think he lets his hands go a little more than Jones, but Jones has become like Anderson Silva, where even though he's not a pure boxer, he might not have great pure boxing. He puts combinations together really well. And together with that, he's very unorthodox, throws a lot of, unique, unorthodox stuff that guys can't deal with. The push kicks to the knee, the side kicks to the knee, stuff like that, the standing elbows. I don't think Gustafsson's going to be able to deal with that. But ultimately, I think Jones will get it done with his wrestling, take down Gustafsson and choke him out. So those are my predictions for UFC 165, Jones versus Gustafsson. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Really appreciate it if you would give this video a like. Definitely comment. Let me know what your picks are, what you think of any of the picks I made. Please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And in a week after this event takes place, I'll be back with my recap video for UFC 165. I'll leave annotations to my recap for UFC 164 and UFC Fight Night 28, Teixeira versus Bader, if you want to check those out. But Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you later.